Morning. Just thought I'd do a quick makeup morning video just to pass some time really. Just gonna pop on some, I've already used my moisturiser, so I'm just gonna pop on some primer. I think I might press the wrong button there. And then, too many buttons, too many things to press, don't know what I'm doing, bear with me. So, popped on my primer. Oh, I've got a thing now showing that makes no... Oh, there we go, that's better. Are we all alright this morning? Okay, now then, I can't decide whether to go BB cream or foundation. I think I'm going to go foundation today. Okay, got to give it a shake because it's mineral makeup and it separates. What I like to do is, first of all, get some concealer. You just need a little teeny weeny bit, like a teeny weeny bit, and it spreads and spreads and spreads. It's trying to get the right angle so you can see what I'm doing, but also so I can see what I'm doing myself. Because trying to do this in an iPad is not very easy. So I've somehow managed to perch a mirror above it, but it might fall off, which could be quite entertaining, but hopefully it won't, as long as I don't move the table too much. Okay, so it's just to give a little bit of a base over kind of my problem areas really. You've probably seen it before that I do have pigmentation, hyperpigmentation, so it kind of randomly goes sort of mostly down this cheek, chin, sort of tash area. And it really annoys me, so I'd like to go and get some sort of special treatment done where it kind of just gets rid of all your pigmentation. So that's one of my dreams, which will happen so soon, I think. Right, so I'm going to use the foundation, which I've popped a little bit of the concealer on as well. And just basically dot it around your face. And just blend. I'm just using a Techniques brush at the moment because my other brush has just been cleaned. So this is a pretty good one though anyway. It does a good job. So the coverage of this foundation is really good, particularly if you use it with the concealer like I do. You've maybe seen me post some pictures of girls that have used it and they're covering things like rosacea and well, any number of skin problems really. So Younique have just brought out a brand new setting powder, because I've always used like on top, because I like more of a matte finish, so I've always used the powder foundation on top of the Mineral Touch foundation, but I don't need to do that anymore, which is fabulous. And because it's translucent, it doesn't matter what skin colour you've got, it just blends. Let me show you. She says looking for it. Ta-da! Behold is what it's called. It's got a really clever mesh over the top of it so you don't get it everywhere like you normally do. Oh, iPad's just telling me I've got 10%. Let's get a wriggle on. So you can see how instantly that mattifies your skin. You can see the sort of shine, and then on the other side. Hello Debbie, you alright? hope you're having a good morning. I took the dog out this morning without makeup on. Again, I'm starting to do that quite a lot. I'm hoping that I don't bump into anybody that I know, or anybody full stop. Just keep my head down, nobody can look. So, I absolutely love this new powder. Okay, so, mattified. Yep, eek, no makeup. Yeah, like to scare people, I think. Feeling brave. I never would have done this before. I don't know what's going on with me at the moment. I think I'm just having a little midlife crisis where I just don't give a monkeys what people think, which is not strictly true, but I certainly don't give the monkeys anywhere near as much as I used to, because life is too short. Don't know if you've noticed that. Okay, so we now have the brow palette. Now we've had brow items before that have all been really good, but this is lovely. It's got like a wax in it, and it's got a highlighter in it as well, and I love it, absolutely love it. So, because I'm dark, I'm going to use it's the brunette one that I've got, which is like the in-between one. And this is the fun bit where you put your eyebrows on, and you hope that they both go on right, because you normally end up with one looking slightly different to the other, which is what, yeah, see what I mean? It's not an easy thing, especially on a live. Okay, my favourite friend is Cotton Bud. Where's your best staying power lipstick? What's your best staying power lipstick? I haven't got glasses on, so I can't properly read. It is the lip stain. The lip stains are amazing. They last for hours and hours, and they last through lots of kissing, because I've tried it lots of times. And they've brought some new colours out which are beautiful, which I'm waiting for delivery on actually. What's going on with that eyebrow? Okay, that'll do. Right, and just fill it in with a little bit of the lighter colour, just so it doesn't look too solid. Stop laughing. Okay, and then the magic highlighter, which goes underneath, which is that I go for they're both highlighters, these ones, but because I'm paler, I go for the sort of yellow one, which is shimmery. What are you up to today, Deb? What's the primer like? Primer's fab. I've been using it since I started at the company, and it just sets your makeup to last all day and all evening. This happened last time. Somebody did it at the door. Just bear with me a second, I'll be back as quick as I can. I bet it's the Jehovah's Witness again. It's actually oh, we've got beach hut later, nice. It was actually Matthew coming home. He's just been at school this morning. They're doing like a Saturday school to kind of just make sure that they're in the zone, because obviously he's in his final year now, so it's all getting a bit scary times. He's growing up too quick. I can't actually believe that he's finishing this year and he's off to college hopefully. So I'm just going to use a little bit of the contouring set just to add a little bit of structure to my face. Just adds a little bit more cheekbones. How can you be in the zone for school on Saturday? Good question. I'm sure the teachers are thrilled as well. Yeah, they're just giving them extra training to make sure, since the school turned into an academy, they're really working hard to make sure the students are the best they can be, which is good. really. And a little bit of contouring around the nose as well. Yeah, he's finding it quite tough, I think, at the moment. I think they all are. They had like school and this holidays as well for 3 or 4 days, so swag of coffee. Okie dokie, let's go. I'm going to go for a different colour, I think, on the eyeshadow today. I've got palette 3, which is like pinks and purples. I think I might just try something a little bit different, just, you know, to put it out there. I'm going to go for, now you know, I don't know if you can see properly, I'll just so, you can't see much of my mobile lid, okay? So you can, if I don't know if you can see it properly, when I'm looking at the mirror above, it's kind of hiding the mobile lid, you can't actually see it, so it's all about creating the depth. So I'm going to try and do that with this colour for a change, which is, can't read it, Tickled. There you go. So, just gonna go with this and see what happens. I had some primers clog my skin. Does yours? No, not at all. Not at all. It's really, really good. It goes on really silky smooth, and it just kind of makes sure that it refines your skin well enough so that when you put your makeup on, it lasts. It's one of my favourite products, actually. Mind you, I'll say that about a load of things. Okay, so I don't know if you can see that. That's just given me a little bit of depth compared to the other eye. Okay. Yeah, I don't normally use this colour, so I'm being a bit crazy. I do tend to use palette 1 and 2 the most, which are like the browns and then the silvers and greys. But I've not used this one very much at all, although the colours are beautiful. And because when you've got hooded eyes, it's advised that you don't use shimmer because it just accentuates it. Hi Rachel, you alright? Hope you had a good birthday. Okay, so let's put on. Now I'm going to go for my favourite splurge cream. Deborah bought this for your mum for Christmas. I hope she really liked it. It's my favourite because it is a matte. It lasts for ages and it doesn't crease. And have I brought my crease brush down with me? Oh no, have I bought the thingy? No, that's not very clever. Let's have a little look in the makeup bag. It's best to apply it with a brush, but I've obviously left it upstairs. So I will no. There it is, little monkey. Right, so it just goes on really, really quick. Does she love it? Oh, brilliant. Yeah, I absolutely adore it. I was a splurge cream eyeshadow lover with the, my favourite is probably Elegant, which is like a real subtle pale gold. It's beautiful. But you can see how that's all matte. And it just goes on so smooth and it does not crease at all. It'll last all day. I just put a little bit of a transition colour in on my eyeshadow. I will go for the darkest one. I'm going to go for Irate, which is like proper dark. So we'll see what happens with that one. So just to kind of on the edges to accentuate it a little bit. As you know, I'm not a makeup artist, I just do this for fun. I absolutely love it. I've got that Love It Too. What have you got? You splurge. Oh yeah, you bought the gold, didn't you? The Elegant, yeah, it's beautiful. That was a while ago, it lasts for ages. Gotta go, Debs. Alright, darling. Nice to speak to you. Speak to you soon. Have a fun day at the beach. Love to the kids as well. Okay, let us just blend, blend, blend. That's the key, so it doesn't look too harsh. Don't put yourself in the eyelids because that would hurt and be silly. Okay, let's now go for the number one product, the 3D5 Blush Mascara, which is utterly amazing. And if you've not tried it yet, honestly, I urge you to try it because it just makes your lashes look amazing. They are, you know, I've got no lashes, right? Really, really, really pathetic. But this, even with my pathetic lashes, makes a huge difference. So you put on the transplanting gel first, as you probably are aware. And this basically is what you stick your fibres to, which is what gives you the length and volume of up to, oh, see? Favourite friend. Gone. It's almost like live telly, isn't it? Just goes to show what happens in real life. And you can see now I actually have what looks like potentially some lashes. Amazing. Okay, on the other side. Now you're supposed to seal the lashes afterwards, but I find that if you do one eye and let the fibres sort of stick for a little bit, so start doing the other eye and then do the same, it just seems to last a bit longer and makes them a little bit more volume, in my opinion. Everyone has their own way of doing things, but this is what I've found for me to be the best way. Okay, what's going on with me today? I'm having a messy makeup day where everything's going everywhere. See, just a little tiny weeny cotton bud, and you just gently roll it and it'll just take whatever excess you've got on there, whatever mistake you've made. Fabulous. Love my cotton buds. And now I'm just sealing the fibres in place to make sure they don't fall off down my cheeks. And if you don't seal them properly, that's what happens. So you've got to make sure you fully seal them, really important. Hi Dawn, you alright? Okay. So they're now both sealed. And because I haven't got any lashes sort of on the lower lash line, I need to sort of create sort of definition. Now I tried to sort of reverse the camera so that you can see Younique mug properly in the right way around. Can you see that, or is it totally wrong? Yeah. Now I'm going to put a little bit of bronzer on because it's heading towards summer. So I've heard. It's warm out today. I took the dog out, it was warm. Thought I should have bought a lower dense coat. But it's bound to be cold and miserable tomorrow. Just sort of get, if any fibres have dropped on your lashes, just pick them up. I'm going to use the new Alamode Luminizer, brand new. And what this does is give you highlight in areas to make you look like a celebrity, apparently. The stick is really, really easy to use. You just basically go down your cheekbone. You can see that. It's like a gold frost colour, really subtle and benevolent. And just pop that on. Not too much so that it looks like an oil slick, but just so it catches the light. And again down your nose, because that's where you want it to catch. And then other cheekbone. And Cupid's bow. Give the illusion of fuller lips, and I need that because my lips are not particularly full. Just do another quick coat of mascara, just the gel. And I'm going to try something that I saw another presenter doing. It might be totally wrong on my skin colour, but we're going to give it a go anyway. Which is mix up, where's it gone? The Splurge cream, mix it with, where's it gone? I've been looking at it. Where's it gone? There. Okay. The lip splash. So we're going to give that one a whirl and see what that looks like. I've seen another presenter do it. It looked really nice. So that's the matte eye cream, and then quite like that. Quite like that. It's not as deep. It just gives it a little bit more, makes it a little subtler, but it still feels creamy. And this is the liquid matte splash in. I can't read it because I haven't got my glasses on. Still can't read it. I'll put it in the comments so you can see it later. So there we have it, kind of for today, just a quickie. Hopefully that's been of use to you. Nice to speak to you. I'll speak to you soon. Bye.